Warning, this video may contain very graphic images and dark themes. Be prepared before you watch it. And welcome to the series finale of this amazing comic book series, Plush, that follows a group of cannibalistic fairies. If you are a first-time watcher, make sure to catch up on the previous videos before watching this one. Trust me, you would want to. We pick up where we left off with Kebs finding Devon's ring and Devon being taken to the police station. You see, he made a deal, his life for the lives of his friends. But the sheriff had other plans. I promised my boys that they get to hunt humans. You just gave me the opportunity to do so. Now, sit here and think about what you've done. Think about the life you're about to have. And just like before, they were never going to take the good cop to this type of operation. They made him watch over Devon, and Devon had to sit in a room with 4 corpses. Back at the mansion, though, we see that the fairies were losing their shit. They were surprised he just left like that. Matter of fact, Edie was full-on depressed. She thought he was her person. She just left the room. Unknown to her, he didn't leave on his own accord. He would never leave her. He left to save her life. And Kebs knew this, which is why she flashed the ring. And at the same time, she had an answer to this. She flashed her knife. But he said, nah, we can't just pop in there and kill them. We're not crazy. We only see that our boy Devon was the crazy one. He wanted to save them so bad, he was willing to rip off his own hand to do it. Thankfully, he used his brain and appealed to the humanity of the cop left behind. Help me save my friends, and I will put all of these dirty cops down. You will be the good one. This sheriff station will have a good cop again. Please help me. And at that moment, we see that this works. The only problem was, are they going to be on time? Because the party had already started. The hunters were on the prowl, and Kebs was the first to catch a bullet straight through her chest. Shorty was just doing laundry, and someone came from the shadows and tore a hole through her. That sucks. Shocker, it was actually the sheriff, and everyone heard the shotgun shot. So, Scratcher went into battle mode. He put on his suit and grabbed the weapon, hoping to God it was one of his siblings just fucking up. But when he got to the hallway, he realized, you ain't my sister. That was in fact correct. 4 arrows were impaled in his body, 1 to his head, 3 in his chest. He killed over, and the hunters were proud of what they did. This is very fun. I want to kill some more. Mert was also in the building. He went for our girl Edie, and this pissed me off because the rest just wanted to hunt, kill people, you know? He had ulterior motives. He wanted her for her body, and this pissed me off. The fact that Edie was also giving up on everything, like she was done with love, she was done with life, and he cracked a smile, looking to take advantage. I would have killed him, but thankfully, oh boy, Devon showed up in the nick of time, setting the cars on fire. He knew how to make a statement. Everyone saw this happen. Everyone could feel the presence, which is why this simple act brought all the fairies back to life. I mean, Edie was gone. Scratcher was gone. Kebs was gone. They were absolutely terrified. What the hell is going on? The hunters were low-key scared, and the sheriff said, you guys wanted to hunt humans. What did you think? They were going to stand still? Get your head out of your ass and get ready for battle. Only if he knew it wasn't just them getting ready for battle. The fairies were now revitalized, and our boy Devon was at the forefront. He had decided to make a move. He had decided to take a life. He went straight for the trophy room and grabbed the unicorn head. This was his spirit animal. The rest of the fairies, though, went into battle mode, grabbing their favorite weapon, their favorite suits, and their favorite accessories. It was time to set the lights to creepy. You lot struck first. We will strike the best. I mean, from the shadows, they could feel it. Someone was there. In my opinion, the scariest was Scratcher. He looked like Satan in his goat outfit, and it was very intimidating, holding a big-ass ancient sword and a big-ass battle axe of his own creation. Worst of all, he had a pendant that glowed. It looked like he was Satan for real. But he was the most nonchalant about this situation. The rest took this seriously. This was another Friday to him. Devin was different. Devin went straight for the boss fight, and the boss was waiting for him. I'm glad you came, Devin, because I just realized something. Merritt used the opportunity to clock Devin at the back of his head, and as he was on the floor, the sheriff continued, I just realized I could just take everything I want. Frame you, frame your pathetic family, take all the money I need, and burn the rest to the ground. How did I not realize you were weak? Out of nowhere though, Mert had the jingle jingle and he knew what was coming. Even Devin knew what was coming. The furries were back, and the first to exact vengeance was Kibbs. With one slice, she took out 2 grown men, easy. Last one, however, was left because she wanted to smother him. If you know her, this is her preferred method of doing things, and she was good at it. Scratcher was good at what he did too, because midway through his own movement, he was dodging arrows, tossing axes, and dodging other arrows, tossing swords. Midway, he was talking like trying to have a conversation with these people, but they were gone already. I mean, he split one in half, and he got 2 in one shot. He was that good at what he did, and he was just contemplating like, bruh, am I really the devil? Spoiler alert, I honestly think he is, because he is just too dangerous. Back at the office though, Edie had to have words with Mert. You tried to put hands on me. I'ma split you in half now. And honestly, she meant it. She was moving in the shadows like a ninja turtle. This was supposed to be the graveyard of her father, but she didn't care. She made a promise, and she split this prick in half. It was glorious. Back at the office though, the sheriff was going through it. Our boy Devin was lashing out. He was punching him, beating his head in with a crowbar. There was no escape. But Devin must have forgotten. He was a cop too. He had a little bit of training. He was able to hold his own. Just before he could take Devin's head off, he heard the jingle jingle, and on reflex he shot, getting Edie straight through her chest. He was dangerous, and he found this funny. I can't believe you freaks thought you could take me down. Look at you, Devin. You're weak. This was the last straw. You think I'm weak? Eat this. A unicorn horn through your throat. I guess that's not weak, huh? In all honesty, he didn't give a shit about the sheriff no more. Edie, he went to check on his girl, prying her mask open. And when he saw her, she was in tears. He told her, I'm sorry for leaving you. But she didn't want to hear that shit. It's too late. So he said what she really wanted to hear. I love you, okay? Yes, it was her first glance too. Looks like her brother was right, because as he watched from the shadows, he smiled. Yes, I knew it. The day was done. The next day, he went back to his apartment to pack his stuff, because he was heading on the road with his new friends, and he was leaving forever. His roommate looked at him shocked. Really? Devin, trying to be a W man's, asked him straight up, wanna come? And as he looked outside the window, he saw her. He saw Kibbs, and he said, of course I do. And just like that, he joined the crew. Devin, realizing that this moment was the moment his life was about to start anew. He was about to leave the ring behind, but then he realized that there was definitely someone who deserved this ring above all else, and she was standing right behind him. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I want to give a big shout out to Daniel. This world you have created is iconic.